Welcome back to Market Headlines. Along with the extensions of large-scale social restrictions in Jakarta, shopping center managers expect incentives and stimulus from the government in order to anticipate a bigger impact, especially in the wave of layoffs.
Shopping centers managers in Jakarta admit that they are very worried about the handling of the COVID-19 outbreak in Jakarta, which has not shown a decrease in the number of exposure. At the same time, the extension of the large-scale social restrictions, or Psbb Volume 2, is certain to have a negative impact on the wheels of the economy. Deputy Chairperson of the Indonesian Shopping Center Management Association, Alphonsus Wijaya, said that the economic recession will be harder to recover when the space for business activities to increase domestic consumption is also limited. Apart from that, he said that the expenses that must be borne, such as operational costs, were not matched by adequate stimulus. For information, at Prisa, the Jakarta provincial government has extended Psbb Volume 2 until Sunday, October 11, 2020. The extension is based on potential for an increase in the number of positive cases of COVID-19. Furthermore, if the easing is implemented, Alphonsus asked Jakarta Governor Anies Baswedan to provide local tax relief and assistance that can be directly felt by shopping centers. Meantime, Alphonsus mentioned that the implementation of Psbb Volume 2 had reduced the number of mall visitors, which was only 10 up to 20% left. The prohibition on visitors to eat directly at restaurants has also exacerbated financial conditions. From all sources, for IDX Channel.
Yes, viewers, large-scale social restrictions Volume 2 is believed to deliver many impacts to the economy. One of the most affected sector is the retail industry, especially shopping centers related. So before talking further about the impact of large-scale social restrictions Volume 2, let's take a look at the data on the increase in visits to shopping center during the transitional Psbb period. Here it is through your graphic. As you can see, through your screen. During large-scale social restrictions transitions period, Makassar booked the highest increase by 66%. Then we got Denpasar by the number of 59%. And here we got the capital city of Indonesia, which is Jakarta, by 57%. And also followed by its neighborhood city, Bekasi by 56%, and also Surabaya from East Java by 55% increase, and Medan for 55 increase, and Tangerang by 53 increase, and also Bogor by 51% increase. And visits to shopping centers and supermarket have increased during the transitional Psbb period in July and August 2020. Even Mandiri Institute's report shows that the visits to two most affected sectors have reached 57%. However, the figure is still below normal visits. Based on the report, the highest increase in visits occurred at shopping malls by 61%. And this is followed by supermarkets with 56% and other stores with 55%. And regarding this increase, head of Mandiri Institute, Teguh Yudo Wicaksono, said that the increase in visits to shopping center occurred because some offices were back into operations. In addition to the resumptions of several offices, consumers often visit malls to seek entertainment. Unfortunately, currently the strict versions of large-scale social restrictions is back again. Then what about the impact of shopping centers industry and their workers? Let's move on to the next graphic. Here it is through your screen. We can see we got mall retailers, which is 50% of the revenue fell, which only reached 200 trillion rupiah, but previously it can reach 400 trillion per year. And for the workers, here you can see that the appetite is that 1.5 million workers are in dangerous positions in losing their jobs. And based on the calculations of the Indonesian's retailer and shopping center tenants associations, the loss due to COVID-19 pandemic is estimated to reach 200 trillion rupiah. And this figure is obtained from a potential income loss during the pandemic. If we add the operational cost, then the figure will be higher. The magnitude of loss is estimated to occur due to the existence of the maximum visitor rule of 50%. Plus, in PSBB Volume 2, restaurants and shopping centers are prohibited from serving meals and also on the spot. Meanwhile, even though they have suffered huge losses, mall entrepreneurs still have to bear large taxes. And under these conditions, the Indonesian Retailer and Shopping Center Tenants Associations even said that around 1.5 million employees of the malls in Indonesia are threatened with losing their income because of any adjustments made by the company. So a number of adjustments are ready to be made if the pandemic is still ongoing, and the information is on the next graphic. Through your screen, we can see that shopping center retailers' efficiency strategy. So here it is, we have compiled it to you. It is divided into fashion retailers, department stores, and also food and beverages. Survey of Indonesia's retailer and shopping center tenants associations stated that fashion retailers are sending home their workers temporarily, with some of them experience payroll deductions. And also when we talk about department store, do the same thing with a stronger layoff potential as well. And when we talk about food and beverages, this lead into a total business closure. And based on the survey by Hipindo, currently 90 mall entrepreneurs have reported that they will make efficiency with their employees. It is estimated that this will soon affect around 100,000 employees. And the survey results also shows that the entrepreneurs will make efficiency if sales continue to decline, especially in the middle of the implementations of PSBB Volume 2. And therefore, Hipindo hopes that there will be assistance from the government to help business to survive in the midst of pandemic and, of course, to avoid layoff. And so a number of incentives were proposed by the shopping center managers and retailers as well to be provided by the government. And the information is on next graphic. Here it is. We can see the desired incentives for shopping center business. Through your screen, we can see the first thing first is about 50% salary subsidy for minimum wage employee. And the second wish is that temporary exemptions of final rental income tax, service charge, and electricity cost reimbursement. And the third one is that relief on land and building tax, advertisement, entertainment, and parking tax. And regarding salary subsidy assistance for the mall employers, Chairman of the Associations of Tenants of Indonesia's Shopping Center, or Hipindo, Budi Harjo, said that this is to ease the burden of the company, which has been depressed so far to deficit due to COVID-19 pandemic. And meantime, due to the tax relief proposal, Budi Harjo claimed that if there is a tax exemptions, they can allocate all of their taxes for the economic recovery so that the shops can remain open without layoffs. Because if the taxes are still imposed during the pandemic, this makes it even more difficult. Turnover and sales also plummeted along with the drastic drop in the visitors in the mall. Meanwhile, regarding the request for final income tax incentives or room rental in malls, the Ministry of Finance stated that this is currently reviewing the request. And so, viewers, we hope the government and business actors can jointly make various efforts to maintain business continuity and avoid layoffs. And hopefully the pandemic will quickly pass. Stay tuned on Market Headlines because we will be right back after this quick break.